What up, guys? It's JP back with you with part two. Dosa, yeah, um, I forgot. I got too hype. Anyways, of skin drawing, shadows and stuff like that. Back with you guys. Glad to be. Um, Hopefully you got to check out the first part of the video before you went instantly to the second part. But if you went instantly to the second part, you must have superpowers because that was super quick. Anyways, now, like I promised on the first part, I am going to show you how to apply that technique that I did on the apple over here with the girl. So here is a picture of the girl I redrew. Here she is. And there she is again. So now she's in a more seductive pose. I hadn't drawn the bikini yet, so we're just gonna keep going. So previously I showed you how to pick one tone from there. I actually just guessed this tone right here. If I had to choose, her lightest tone would be here, so it's a pretty good guess. If I go more towards her face, it's a really good guess, the tone that I picked right here. So using the same technique, I am going to get its darkest tone. And what I'm going to do is use something like the oblique watercolor, but I'm going to use this soft brush. And all I'm going to do is actually color on top of it. And it gives it gives you this really soft effect. Now this is the tone I like to put on some of my drawings. It depends what style I do. I have like 3 different styles. I have no idea how they act, but it's whatever. Now, why I chose the darkest tone out of all the tones on here is because if I have the darkest tone of what her skin is with any effect of lighting that is on her, then I know that with my pen pressure, all I have to do is adjust my hand to the tone of what I would like it. So I'm blending in these colors, but whenever I want something a little bit darker, I just press down on the pen a little bit harder. But if I want a kind of lighter effect, like on her back, because light would be on her back the way she's here, and where the light would be coming from over here, light would be on her back. And hopefully you guys downloaded the image from below of the beginning part of this picture, so you can actually right now draw with me and practice this technique. Now, on my previous video, I was showing you how to do tones with the apple. I am doing the same kind of thing. Whenever we get dark, I'm going to go over here and get darker. And there's different things you can do to clean up afterwards. But right now, you're basically just laying it down so you know which is which and where is where. It's the same thing as like a sketch. You're throwing down the colors so you know which one's going to be the darkest tone later and which one's going to be the lightest. So that's what I'm hitting right here. Now usually in those darker areas you want to get a color that's a little bit more darker than your original reference picture, because you're redrawing it, but you need to remember you are the artist. So sure, this is a human being and everything like that, but what makes your art special is you put your own technique onto it to make it prettier than the original photo. Always remember that. That's why people love artists. That's why art is here, because we're making actual real life come to life even more beautiful and amazing than it is, even though life is pretty damn awesome. Let's see here. So I'm hitting a couple of the tones. I usually don't have it blown up this big, but I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing here. And I'm just going around the darkest spots of her body. I'm getting these dark spots right here. Then I'm blending it in. All this can be done with the regular brush tool. You're just blending it in. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do the skin later, because I do want to make it realistic skin so it's easier for you guys to see. But I also know I want to make a tutorial on it is called foreshortening, kind of. I don't know. I forgot the term for it. I didn't really forget. I just don't know why my mind isn't thinking of it right now. Boy, it is called cell shading. There you go. There is also a technique called cell shading that I can show you guys. I was going to do a video on that for one of my subscribers, but she no longer really gets on YouTube anymore. So it's like, dude, if you're the only one who's going to watch it and you don't really get on YouTube anymore that much, I don't know if I'm going to be motivated to do it. Unless you guys want to see that. If you guys want to see how to do cell shading, hit me up on the comments and I will do so. What up? Because your boy JP is here to help you out. And to not only help, but for us to have fun. Because we have fun here. So as you can see, it's kind of shaping up pretty well. I know where all my tones are going to be. I know where the back muscles are on her and where her ribs are kind of located here. You know, and I'm just putting hints of it there because later we can always go back and clean it up. That's what digital drawing is. You're basically doing cleanup after your sketch. The sketch is the most important part of your drawing, but after that, it's all easy street because this is all cleanup that I'm doing right here. Okay. And I will probably make an additional picture with the two tones that I'm using for the skin, so you guys can use the eyedropper tool like I was teaching you on the previous video, and you can kind of start learning with those colors as well. You know what, I think I will do that, so I'll try to get that in later in this video. So what I'm doing under here, I am recognizing that this is going to be a dark tone, but I'm also remembering the warmth of her skin. So I am incorporating that with the image a little bit. Because I do see this is a little bit darker, but it wouldn't go too dark because light is energy transfer, heat, and we also generate our own heat and energy transfer. So you gotta remember that we only reflect light is because we also produce energy. That light is. Engineering, science, physics, wow. That's what I'm mostly into. I want to be an engineer. Make some pretty cool stuff. I actually am an engineer, I'd like to say, because I make stuff on the side all the time. I'm trying to make an Iron Man suit. It's gonna be fun. And I'll definitely be posting videos of that, if you guys are into that. With what I got going on with that, if you want. Otherwise I'll do drawing videos, because I love to draw. What up? And so now I'm just hitting a couple of her skin tones. But don't be ashamed to, you know, go back over to the original picture and play with that skin, because you know, I had to learn too. I had to use that skin. I had to use the skin off of the picture itself before I can, you know, pick them out myself. That shit's not that easy. Let's see here. So now what I want to do is you can either, you see how I have loose tones everywhere? What you can do, you can blur. I wouldn't recommend blending it. I would blur the loose tones that are just this much of being loose as just regular skin, because you can really give it that distance effect. Blur is literally adding distance to your picture. So you know the distance in between, let's say you have a friend that's standing right next to you. You can see him clearly, right? Well, let's say that he's standing thousands of yards away from you. I don't know. You can only see like a little image of him. It's like blurred. So using the blur tool on skin is almost like blurring a cell that's thousands of yards that are next to you. That's right, a human cell, like a cell from your body, because that's what we're made up of, cells. So whenever you blur it, you're blurring the millions of cells on her body. So here it is. That's her being blurred and stuff. Okay, so let me see how we're doing on time. Okay, so we got maybe 9 minutes. Okay. So next you want to do a tone that is light, but also complements her skin. What I'd probably do... Lost something here. There we go. I'm not in the picture anymore. I would probably shape up the tones around her, like I am doing now. And then I would go for something lighter. Now what I'm doing here is I'm using a slightly complementary color on her Booteus maximus. And then I'm using the glow dodge. Now what the glow dodge is it incorporates the color that you've chosen, and it also makes it glow on the picture that you've chose. So that's what's going on right now, is creating a glow on our picture. And since I'm using the transparent picture brush, it is barely showing on there. It is like it's tapping across it, but it's complementing it and smoothing into the rest of the picture, so we don't have like these random streams and lines. It's just applying it, just like I showed you on the first video. It's just applying it on there. So that's pretty nice of it. Now I'm gonna have to give this a better cleanup later, but I just want to show you guys how I am kind of getting this over here. There we go. But while I'm doing this, yeah, I keep trying to like, you guys, hopefully you guys have seen my JP Reacts channel. I've been trying to make buddies with some of the other anime reactors, you know, just telling them like, hey, you know, I'm new and stuff, you know, I'm new to the game. But none of them want to be friends. It's like, what? Neither the artists too. I can't find any artists that, like, I find artists that want to kind of be friends and stuff like that, but then they like stop coming on. Like that chick I was telling you before. She stopped coming on. I was like, whoa, dude. Thought you were gonna be my YouTube buddy. But nah, man. Right now I'm just getting a darker tone to kind of express the different lights that are around it. Nothing too out of the ordinary. But yeah, guys, feel free to hit me up and be a buddy of the JP. So I know one day I'll have a bunch of YouTube buddies and friends that I help out constantly, and yeah, you guys can be part of the JP crew right there. The first go-to people I go to, man, whenever I'm trying to think of a good idea or something like that. Let's see here. Now I am determining the final tone that I want to put down on her. I think I'm going to use paint and apply, and I'm just going to cream out the rest of this here. And this is only for like realistic skin. Like I'm going to show you guys another video for anime looking skin. I'm just really good at realistic looking skin. Or I guess I'll say I'm decent. Rest of my life I'm going to say I'm decent at it. No matter how good I get. And what paint and apply does is it takes your color and it basically merges your pictures colors that you chose. So it doesn't make it look too weird, but it also blends in with what you're doing. So it's kind of making my picture a little bit better. A little bit. It's just not going to turn out as well as I would like because I'm doing a video on it. But yeah. So this is all right, as far as the skin for the start, I would probably get a little bit more pink and slap it around the edges. Let me see how we're doing on time so I don't mess with that the whole time. Okay. I only want to make this 20 minutes so I have your attention span long enough. So next, what I want to do before it gets too long into the video, we see that she has blonde hair, right? So what I'm going to do is get a yellow, bright yellow, right around there. Crap. What's going on? There we go. Oh yeah, I should get all the tones too. I'll get all the tones. So we got all those tones that I'm using right there. Alright. It won't matter. Gah! Whatever. Alright. Nah, it don't matter. Because I'm going to use this later. Alright, so let's see here. Is this that? What's that? Is that? What's that? What's this? Okay. Hang on. Hopefully I can fix this real quick. There we go. Man, dude. Alright. Oh yeah, here's what it looks like without the lines. You see how you can still kind of grasp a little bit of what the image is? Really, if you want to just tone it down, you can't even realize it. You can even hit your blur tool around it. Get rid of the lines. Make it blend in. See that? Can't even tell the lines are there. Anyways, some of the stuff I do. It saves time on the picture. Because I'm also trying to study to be an engineer. So whenever I do pictures like this, especially since Nobody's paying me for them. And nobody asked me for commissions or anything, which sucks. Commissions are just when somebody says, "Hey, can you draw this for like $5?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, sure." Since I mostly do all these pictures for free, I kind of use most of my time studying. But that's okay. Let's see here. Kind of. So now what I'm doing, I'm just putting gentle strokes in her hair. Boop, 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 boop. I'm putting the strokes of dark that are going to be in because after this, if I have enough time, nope, I am out of it. So after this, I'm just going to lay down a I am going to lay down a bright yellow. And it is blending in with the other colors pretty well. After that, I'm going to get one more time the dark and hit it. But the reason why I put the dark down first is because I am avoiding it as I'm putting the lighter tone of yellow down. But I'm also going to go back and get busy with it. Let's see here. Okay, so we got a decent yellow down there, and sorry I'm rushing, guys. It's over 20 minutes, which is not something I would like. We'll do the hair later. But I hope this video helped you guys. Now I got the other video popping up. Hold on, wait. There we go. Alright. I hope this video helped you guys, and if you would like a little bit more detailed, please leave a comment and put exactly what you would like as far as more detail on which I went over or I didn't go over. And don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, join the JP family, and go check me out on JP Reacts on my anime live reaction YouTube channel. So you can chill there and you can actually have that drink and popcorn that I mentioned in the other video that you can't have because you need to have a sketch pad instead. What up? Anyways, thanks you guys for watching. This is my timer and I am out of it. You have a great day and love you guys. Catch you later next video.